In the rugged, high-altitude terrain of the Himalayas, survival is a daily negotiation with nature, and the most powerful tool for that survival is a simple bowl of rice and lentils. This is Dal Bhat, a meal that is far more than just sustenance. It is the heartbeat of Nepal. To understand the Nepali people, you must first understand the plate that defines their existence. The name itself is a straightforward declaration of its components. Dal is the spiced lentil soup, and bhat is the mound of steamed rice. But to call it a simple dish is to ignore the intricate architecture of the meal. A traditional serving is a symphony of textures and flavors, anchored by the dal and bhat, but elevated by tarkari, a seasonal vegetable curry, and a dollop of achar, a spicy, fermented relish that provides a sharp, acidic punch. It is a meal designed to be eaten twice a day, providing the steady, reliable energy required to navigate the steep mountain paths and the demanding agricultural cycles of the region. From a nutritional standpoint, Dal Bhat is a masterclass in biological efficiency. In many parts of the world, protein sources are expensive or hard to come by, but the combination of rice and lentils creates a complete protein profile. When consumed together, they provide all the essential amino acids the human body cannot produce on its own. For farmers working in the terraced fields of the Middle Hills or porters trekking through the high passes of the Everest region, this chemical balance is the difference between exhaustion and endurance. It is a meal that sustains life at the edge of the world. The cultural weight of this dish is so profound that it has woven itself into the very language of the nation. If you walk into a home in Kathmandu or a village in the remote Mustang district, you are unlikely to be asked, "How are you?" as a first greeting. Instead, you will hear, "Kana kana bayo," which literally translates to, "Have you eaten your rice?" This is not merely a question about hunger, it is a gesture of care and a social barometer. It acknowledges that for the person you are speaking to, the act of eating is a foundational pillar of their day. To have eaten is to be well, to be cared for, and to be ready for the challenges ahead. The beauty of Dal Bhat lies in its infinite adaptability. While the core remains constant, the dish is a living map of Nepal's geography. In the low-lying Terai plains, the tarkari might feature tropical vegetables like okra or cauliflower, seasoned with mustard oil and cumin. As you move upward into the cooler, high-altitude regions, the ingredients shift. You might find hardy greens, radishes, or potatoes, flavored with the distinct, earthy heat of Himalayan spices like tamur, a local relative of the Szechuan peppercorn that leaves a tingling, numbing sensation on the tongue. Each household adds its own signature, a secret ratio of turmeric, ginger, and garlic that turns a standard meal into a personal expression of home. Sustainability is another reason Dal Bhat has remained the undisputed king of the Nepali kitchen for centuries. It relies on crops that are perfectly suited to the diverse microclimates of the country. Rice thrives in the irrigated valleys, while various legumes and vegetables grow in the surrounding hillside plots. Because the meal requires minimal processing and utilizes ingredients that are harvested locally and seasonally, it has historically shielded the population from the volatility of global food supply chains. It is a closed-loop system of nourishment that respects the land and the labor required to coax food from it. When you sit down to eat, the experience is tactile. Traditionally, Dal Bhat is eaten with the right hand. By mixing the rice, lentils, and vegetables with your fingers, you are not just preparing a bite, you are engaging in a sensory connection with your food. You feel the temperature, the texture of the grains, and the viscosity of the dal. It is a grounding ritual that forces you to slow down and appreciate the labor that brought the meal to your plate. It turns the act of eating into a meditative practice, a moment of stillness in a life that is